YouTube fans, this is Zuby Masters returning to my Let's Play of Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa.
Hey!
I make assumptions. I don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. I should look around here first, and check the other spots later. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I didn't see any evidence that has been used at all. Which makes sense. I guess it means it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted their yet as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkit yet because, like, why the hell would we? There are scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh?
Huh.
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know?
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. It's the display the stand the sword was on. Bathroom. On the other side of the door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I had to uncover the truth. I had to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not to think of that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. some sort of sharp object that's been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? Definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the monitor file, Sayaka's right wrist was broken. The wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That's definitely concerning. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on the left index finger, but that's it. The palm of her hand are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wounds in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. How would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? So it's possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After all, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw it. What? Written on the blood, there was 11037.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? Bloody numbers that most likely Sayaka's dying. I never seen something written in blood before. Maybe it was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with
Right.
life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers made me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the wait, we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the results would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, this case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, you better ask them the ultimate program.
Makoto.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Get stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick to open, it's no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
Yeah, you didn't notice? Well, just try choosing the bathroom. Closing the bathroom. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Hear what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? Doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, obviously this was intentional. It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? Stood there for a while, lost in thought, and apparently struck with a sudden realization. She shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest sign of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears that up. And what clears what up? So why?
Goodbye.
We'll see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still really don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around elsewhere. Start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. Also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they even talk to me, that is. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplate on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? There can only be one thing in the trunk. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? And not be directly related to the case. That might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed the play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then An image slowly appeared. It looked like some sort of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing the image made it even harder to accept. Except she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I came to despise so much began to float out of the speaker.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without worrying, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? That really did it. Everyone in the outside world must have been going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How did you get this gate open? How do you get this
No, no, you can't go any further!
entry beyond this point? Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty
No, no, you can't go any further!
is allowed. Who is on cleaning
No,
duty?
no, you can't go any further!
Stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the other.
No, no, you can't go any further!
Kill. I'm looking for who's ever on cleaning duty. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? I just so happened Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on clean duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had the chance to get started. Since you're on clean duty, you can open the gate from the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all of the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room, and only the person on clean duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so you can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually, anyone killed a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the Gleam Doer gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something. I knew no one else would want to do it. What's the big deal?
you...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it
You went
like...
dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking it around at it.
There's no way
What are
to
you
think
talking
about this in a
All my
common
love
sense
is for
kind of way.
2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash digging like that. Maybe you'll get tired at the end of the turn. I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only 3D is good for is to shower bubbles. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you totally embarrassed to say stuff like this? Not totally embarrassed to say stuff like this. If you're so worried about Yumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has clean duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Kakumi, since you're on clean duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I head down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Getting busy living on, getting busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found himself a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. He pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Knight,
Without a doubt.
sure you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? Fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry and keep looking. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see that green and yellow button next to the melting incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button and it gets going. The yellow button turns it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Is it a
Perhaps it was
fairy?
the work of a fairy. Fumi, you do realize what you just said?
Huh?
Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes, about that there can be no mistake. If I got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
Yep.
There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now, look at it, it's definitely blood on the cup, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. There's lots of people here with white buttoned-up shirts. This isn't enough evidence to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Oh, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Yeah,
perhaps?
is that? Do you know what it is? They say if you collect all seconds, then a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze upon it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on a quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. It should be still in the gym. Better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was last, the incinerator was off. Those glass shards and burnt cloth weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm sure
knows
of
you
it.
did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out in one of his comic book fantasies. The green button turns it on, the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems anyway. Huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look at hiding clues. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Hey, Makoto, what are you doing here? Huh? Hey, does this look familiar? Huh? That's my crystal ball! It's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because that guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. He said it belonged to the pillar of history, Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball would control the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means someone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. But I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, that's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Hey, Hero, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Don't worry about it. Thanks for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've encountered something most unusual. The doors to every dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no, you must be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I said. This is... Forget. Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Kill someone just to save your own life, and I've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit. But is what Mama Kuna said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? The mastermind really was gonna get involved. They would have just killed us on day one. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is
After all,
very
where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. You Yuna, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first to me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. But what do you mean? I know what you mean. And I don't know why. I've been in the dining... But being in the dining hall, but so I know I shouldn't, but I've been just kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like there's one missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or better see if anyone here knows more about it. Nice. There's a bunch of vegetables piled up. I don't see any noteworthy. Hey, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange a knife just suddenly disappear like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them was disappeared?
Well...
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. And when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
'Cause, I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people became good friends and one killed the other. It's a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I have no idea. Bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where have to go?
Yo!
You're late! Makoto, we've all been waiting for you. Bet you were afraid that you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to the conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we have all revealed the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Then who is the killer? One who murdered Sayaka. Here, and one of us.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
No choice but to give on itself.
Well,
Let us begin.
Yes,
Good idea.
indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No. Scared isn't quite.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grip with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. It's Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice and tried to give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped in. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Steel box ascending with heavily clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when its time has finally come.
Oh,
Rather than that, is not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Obviously, to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now. Hurry up. We did what we said and found our seats. Seats arranged in a giant circle. It's set so that everyone can see everyone else. Which meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer the attention and unease to anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain of our first case opened. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, deadly finish, a deadly class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
About to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I noticed, have to be ready to speak up about it, because this isn't about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. As things progress during each trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During this discussion, a character will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions beneath their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the X. Pay close attention to each of character's statement and use your truth bullets to blast the right one. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the plus during these arguments, you can review controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in the photo's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong.
No, it's wrong!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
So,
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
To kill Psych.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Because the object that was thrust into Psyche's stomach. It's almost certain the knife that disappeared from a certain location.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, it's wrong.
No, it's wrong. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it and stay tuned.
No, I do think